Today I'm going to be back talking about Home 2, the Dinosaur Alien Attack, the possible Home sequel about dinosaur aliens. So the reason I haven't made these in a while is because I ran out of paper and all my color pencils were garbage, and I had to go to the store to get more. And yeah, now I'm back, and yeah, I'm going to continue with this series now. Now the first dinosaur alien I will be talking about is Alladromeus, or Alladromeus, whatever you pronounce it. Alladromeus is basically a mix between Allosaurus and Dromaeosaurus. They are close cousins to the Arioraptor and Aquasaurian, and just like every other predator I make in this series, they help the main villain trying to find Tip and O. Specifically O, since he is the last Boov who wasn't captured. Who is this main villain, and why does he want to kill the Boov? You'll never find that out until after Bo's character analysis video. Now back to Alladromeus. Now, Alladromeus is around the same height as Allosaurus, and they mainly just eat meat, but also eat a bit of vegetation like some fruit and plants. Now, I have thought of some scenes that they would be in, one of them being a pack of Alladromeus hunting a herd of Admontotitan, for two main reasons. One, they are hungry, of course, and second, they believe that the remaining Boov is still there, since these guys have an amazing sense of smell. Luckily, they don't capture our main heroes. Instead, they actually get defeated by the Admontotitan, showing how hadrosaurs aren't just stereotypically weak herbivores that just get eaten by the carnivores. Instead, are strong and very much dangerous animals to not be messed with. They may be peaceful, but they will get defensive if they need to. Like Admontotitan, the Alladromeus has sexual dimorphism. For the males, they are larger, they have dark blue on their back, their crests are larger, sharper, and red. They have larger, colorful wings, and they are slightly bigger than the females. The females, on the other hand, are smaller than the males. Their wings are smaller and not as colorful as the males. They have smaller, rounder, dark blue crests. They are a lot stockier and fatter than the males. And also, unlike the males, they, instead of having dark blue on their back, they instead have a white underbelly. Alright then, before I head on to the other dinosaur aliens, one last thing to say. Their blood and inside of their mouths are dark blue. You're gonna eventually find out why I needed to mention that. Next is the Tarba tree. The Tarba tree is based off of Tarbosaurus and the swamp tree elephants from the Croots, or just the elephant birds from the Croots. These large herbivores travel in groups where they all have social bonds. They sleep together, they eat together, and some even die together. These gentle giants will not only protect each other, but also smaller creatures if they think they're in danger. Like in this one scene, where after Tip and O gets separated from the Arioraptor attack, Tip is in this weird swampy forest place, which kind of looks like a jungle mixed with a forest, with these large trees everywhere. And Alladromeus notices her and then starts running towards her, and then is immediately stepped on by a Tarbo tree and is killed in the process. This scene is basically a mashup between the One Moana scene and the beginning of Ice Age. Another scene I plan them to be in is when O is driving the slushiest car in very early morning, meaning he didn't get any sleep. He was driving it all night. He begins to doze off, but then nearly crashes into a herd of tarba trees, and he keeps swerving the car trying to avoid their heads. Luckily, none of the parties were injured in this. The only real damage that he caused is that one of the tarba trees ended up losing a little bit of their head feathers. These guys have some Tarbosaurus attributes, like having shorter arms than T-Rex, and having a long, thin snout. Similar to the Galliforus, they're able to grab things with their feet in case they can't reach it with their arms. They do have sexual dimorphism, though it's only with the males having colorful head feathers with yellows and greens, while the females' head feathers matches the feathers on their bodies. These guys pose as trees to avoid their predators, but when they get tired, they lay on the ground since they sleep laying down. Sometimes their necks and legs can resemble logs. Alright then, the next and final dinosaur alien I'll be talking about is Trollognathus, or just simply known as the Trollocs. They're based off Compsognathus, they have the arms of primitive ceratopsians, and they're also based off the Trolls. Yeah, I think you can start to get this now. They're basically just a bastion on the Trolls franchise, because the Trolls franchise is friggin' terrible, and their whole role is just to be loud, annoying, and to get killed by the bigger, cooler dinosaur aliens. I've made two versions. The female version, which are the loud and annoying ones, and the males, which are the calmer, cautious ones. Since the males are a lot cautious and calmer than the females, they have a lot of advantages over them so they can escape predators. First, they have patterns on their bodies so they can camouflage. They're a lot faster. They have claws on their hands so they can climb up trees so they can escape their predators. And they have excellent hearing, eyesight, and sense of smell. They mainly eat bugs, fruits, and they'll even pick out meat from bigger predators' mouths because they're dentists. I've planned some scenes for them, but you'll find all of that out in a future video. Well, that was another Home 2 video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I plan to make more of these since I now have colored pencils and paper, the rare materials I need for, drawing the dinosaur aliens. Alright then, bye-bye.